I am gonna show you guys 3 looks in one video. So make sure you grab some wine, grab some water, grab your probiotics. We actually been... Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ohemaa. Welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, hey! So in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the rest of the Juvia's Place Rebels. If you didn't know, Juvia's Place has dropped 4 new eyeshadow palettes, and you can call them quads because they are eyeshadow palettes that have 4 pan shadows in each of them. Now, I like the idea of quads because it is very easy for you to pick it up and, you know, just achieve a look with one, so you don't have to, it's not confusing, it's not overwhelming, it's really simple. Pick it up, try it out, it works, you're good to go. So if you haven't yet seen my previous video, I used the Rebel Grays in a look by itself because a lot of people wanted to see what the gray would look like on dark skin. So we're gonna use the remaining 3 palettes in this specific video so you guys can see all of it at once. So grab your drinks, get ready, and let's go ahead and jump into it, okay? So my plan actually was to go ahead and use the Huda Beauty Glow Wish collection. So she has Glow Wish, which is supposed to be a skin tint. It's a multi-dew skin tint. The only reason why I'm not using it is because this is actually the shade number 13, if you can see. Okay, but it is not as deep as I thought it was gonna be. I can't really do anything with this. It is entirely too light for me. So I'm just gonna do a quick skin routine and then we're gonna come back. This is what it looks like swatch on the back of my hand. I once again do not like swatches because I feel like they don't represent how shadow can behave on like a base or on your eyelid. Let's go ahead and jump into the look. I have my Sigma Switch Matte over here and I've been using it to, you know, clean my brushes in between looks. Let's go ahead and start out. I'm first taking this shade. I'm gonna place it in my crease and then I'm gonna blend it up. So in the palette, it looks like it's a dark grayish kind of shade, but it's actually a deep green, almost gray kind of shade. But looking at it close, it does have a green tone to it. This brush is very, very fluffy. This is a Clarity E28 brush. It's very soft. I like it. Okay, so I'm taking our second matte shade in here and I'm gonna use it to blend the edges of this out. I'm just blending it back and forth just to soften the edges of this out a bit because I'm gonna cut my crease in a little bit. You can see that the shades blended very nicely together. It did not come on as patchy on the base as it is when you're swatching it. This is why I don't like swatching eyeshadow, because sometimes it doesn't swatch very well and you might think that it's not going to be a good shadow to blend out, but then you blend it out and it looks really, really good. I'm gonna try not to cut my my crease too wide or too big. Okay, so I went ahead and cut my crease with the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime in the shade number 2. I'm taking this shade. I'm gonna place it all over my lid. I know it's darker, but I want to put the more brighter green on my lower lash line. what I'm gonna do is take some of our Eye Prep Eye Prime in the shade number 2, and I'm gonna place that directly on my waterline. I'm using the Juvia's Place brush. I'm gonna clean it off on this Sigma Switch matte. I really like the matte. I really like the switch. It keeps my brushes very clean. I'm taking this shade, okay, and I'm gonna place it directly onto So I'm gonna use the Juvia's Place Caramel Rose on my lips right now. Honey, this is gorgeous, okay? This is our finished look for look number 2, but in this video it's gonna be look number 1, and Rebel Army really is truly an army green palette. I'm not mad at it, okay? I'm absolutely happy that I used that deeper, more army green shimmer shade on the top of my cut crease, and then I used the more vibrant in the palette on my lower lash line, because this is very cute. I really love that I did it this way. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about army green. I am here for the army color. I am just So we're gonna go in with the Rebel Honey. I'm gonna take this shade and place it all over my eyelids. I don't know why, but that's what's calling my name. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pat it in. Ooh. It's a very beautiful shade. Like, if I were making a palette, this shade would definitely be in there. I really like it. I'm definitely sticking with a rounded eye today. I'm gonna go back into our Sigma Switch. I'm just gonna clean off this brush. This is E54 brush. This is the same brush that came with the matte. Then I'm gonna go into this shade, and I'm gonna use that to blend the edges of this out, so we get like a little light transition shade going. I'm actually going to intensify all over the parts of my eye where you can see a little bit of like a whitish cast to it. I really like these shades together. Like, okay, so because of the shade of what I put all over my eyelids, because of the kind of color that it is, I want to put it on my lower eye. I can't just go ahead and put it on because it's not going to show up like as intensely as I want it to. So what I'm going to do is what we did in the last tutorial, where we placed some of our base right underneath. I'm using a very small brush so I can get as close to my waterline as possible. Okay, and now I'm taking a very small brush. I'm going into the first shade that we put on our eyelids, and I'm gonna place that directly onto the color that we put down. Now, if you do it this way, you're always gonna intensify your lower lash line color. You can do it for literally any color. I mean, maybe not black, because the black will show up very intensely on its own. But you can do this for any color and it will show up very intensely. I'm gonna be using my Bouncy Beauty lashes. This is the Lash Duo's Summer Love. I'm gonna be using this one. placing that under my eye, it's gonna give me this really illuminated lower lash line. And I also put a little bit of it in my waterline just to illuminate it a bit, and I really love what it's looking like. All the shades blended very, very nicely together. Okay, I'm gonna do a clear lip for this look, so I'm just gonna go ahead and line it with a black liner. Put a little bit of It's Glass gloss, which is exactly what I put on my lips. Okay guys, so we're gonna jump into the Mints palette, and I really want to do something very, very simple. I'm gonna go into this shade, or maybe this one, I don't know. I'm gonna go into this shade. Okay, I'm gonna place this all over my eyelids. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this shimmer shade all over the top of this color. Now I realized that on my eyes it looks more green, it looks more like, I don't want to say, okay, we'll just say minty green, but on the camera it's looking a little bit more minty blue, if that makes any sense. I don't know why that's happening, but on the camera it looks more bluish than it does in person. So just keep that in mind, because it's actually not reflecting green on the camera. I'm not gonna put anything on my lower lashes. I'm gonna have the color only on the top part of my eye because I don't want it to be too pastel. Okay, so let's go ahead and complete this eye look. Okay, I'm gonna use Bronze Rose in this look. I'm gonna go back into Caramel Rose because I'm gonna put a little bit of both shimmer shades in my inner corner. And you guys, this is my finished look. Okay, you guys, so this is my finished look using the rest of the Juvia's Place Rebel palette. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about this look, and also let me know what you think about the rest of the looks. Child, my eyes are watering because I have been doing the most all day. Okay, but with this palette I wanted to do something very, very simple because the shades in this palette are almost pastel, but they're also almost neon, and they're very, 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 very intense. So I just wanted to do something very simple, but you can see how much of a punch this look packs. Okay, so this is it for me using the rest of the 3 palettes in eyeshadow looks for you guys to see. Let me know down below in the comments which of the palettes your favorite is. Let me know which eye look was your favorite. If you need to pick anything up from Juvia's Place, don't forget to use my code Ohemaa at checkout so you can save some money on your order. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.